This is my miracle starring my dog. He visited me from heaven. A lot of people have stories on the internet, but I'm trying to tell you that this really happened. And I can tell the difference between reality and something busting through it. Believe me, I always try to do fair debunking. My dog did his own thing. He escaped the yards on the weekends and didn't come home for days. How he survived, I don't know. When I left the military, Muggsy was all alone and spent some time thinking about me. He would sleep in my bed when I was gone. One night, while sleeping in my military dorm room, way out in Kyrgyzstan, I had a lucid dream. Lucid dreams feel like they're in in-between worlds, between wake and sleep. To me, it feels mostly wake. The only thing unusual are the events taking place. But it feels real. The door opened, and Muggsy came running into my room. He jumped on my bed, and I held him in all his fur. That morning I knew that I had to get out of the military even more, as I was already thinking about it, and that I had to get my Muggsy. When I got out, me and Muggsy had many years of travel. He was my best friend, but I often pondered the terrible day he would die. This is how I eventually surrendered, that one day I would have to give him back to God. The day came that I had to put him to sleep. He had congestive heart failure and couldn't even get excited about playtime without a coughing fit that would take his breath away and force him to lay down. One day I knew it was time. I says to God, "Tomorrow I'll give Muggsy to you." And the next day I said many thank yous to him as he lay there after they put him to sleep. I don't remember how many days or weeks later, but he ended up visiting me again in a lucid dream. I woke up and I felt someone in my bed moving around. No one was around, but I was too tired to even open my eyes to check. I just know everyone was downstairs. I didn't hear my nephews visiting. It basically narrowed down to no sense at all. I finally looked, and it was Muggsy. He was wearing a rainbow sweater, and he had a big twinkle in his eye. I could feel his very shiny fur, and I held him. I woke up crying. I always wonder whose idea was it to put him in a rainbow sweater. But this is my true story. I know it sounds crazy, but I also know it happened.